Hey there. Check it out. I've got a Ponder My Orb. It's a colored orb. I don't know. You can't really see the color. It just looks like pure white. It's a dark day today. It's freezing cold. Raining. Um, this isn't comics, but I thought I'd show what I've done on it so far. I owe some pages on a Kickstarter. So I'm doing some art for. And I hope to have these done soon. These are, I call them page break illustrations. I've got 4 of them planned. I've got one with the wizard and like a homunculus or a little demon or something. These are supposed to be Casmi demons, which we had in first edition, and this is a number Hulk, or my attempt at a number Hulk, anyways. And I just tried to like fit it in down at the bottom. I really enjoy the AD&D illustrations. I saw another Kickstarter that I'm really excited about, which is Steve Crompton and Ken St. Andre are putting out another bundle for Monsters. The thing is, Ken St. Andre, of course, he created Tunnels and Trolls, but he lost control of the IP after Rick passed away, which is a couple of years ago. And so he had another IP called Monsters, where you play the monsters, which is fun, but it's not really a typical fantasy gaming experience. Well, anyways, they're doing this comics bundle, and it has in it something called Humans, which would be it's monsters with a sort of standard fantasy element in it. So that's kind of cool, and it's going to have comics in it too. So I'm definitely going to get that. And I was looking at it, and I backed it, and then I saw that the Delver and Runes Kickstarter is up, and my name is all over it, and some of my art is in it. So I was really excited to see all my stuff out there. And it's only got like a couple of days left on the Kickstarter, and they've more than quadruple funded already. So I'll post a link, but there's no pressure. I'm merely an artist on it. All the credit goes to James Floyd Kelly, and I'm so glad that he saw fit to have me do some of the art. So I'm happy about that. Very cool. Very, very, very humbled by that. It was very awesome. Yesterday, because we were having the thermostat worked on, I didn't record any audio to my video. And I only recorded about 20 minutes, but I got a lot of, I think, interesting engagement on it. I don't know if it was like numbers, but it was like, I got new followers, and I think I might have hit the sweet spot for a lot of people to do stuff around the 20-minute mark. So I'm going to be doing a 20-minute video today, and I'm just going to keep drawing afterwards. I do 30 minutes because I think that's about how much I need to, make a decent dent in the page, so I'm not stuck, working for months and months on a comic. I want to get this comic done at a rate of above 1 page a week. A page for me is usually about 5 panels. And if I just do 1 panel a video, 1 panel a day, it's not, it ain't fast enough. Not that speed matters, it really doesn't, but I thought maybe I would try that out. All the other videos, I would just sort of look up at around the 30-minute mark, and that was a typical video. Now, when I do stuff on Drive-In Saturday, which is a 2-hour show, I'll often get a whole page done. Makes sense. Hey, he's got to be unshaven. don't think I've given the character up above enough chin. I think that might have been the problem. And you can see I drew it with a little bit more chin originally. So let's give him a little bit more. Let's give him back his original chin. It's looking way better. All right. Now, I assume when people come to this channel, they don't really read the comic I'm doing. You can read the full comic on my Instagram, which is at rabbitfighter13. And eventually it'll be printed in one of my self-anthologies. I just haven't been motivated to compile them lately. But why is this eye wonky? There we go. But if you wanted to, you could. So it probably doesn't matter whether I'm doing this or whether I'm doing the fantasy art stuff or I'm doing other art. Art for role-playing games is kind of, you know, which hand has the glove? It's not this hand, it's this hand. So this is the hand with the glove. I have Gallows here. He's putting the Argentite battery and sealing it into this jar. Where was I going with this? Oh, yeah. I mean, I could do all kinds of art. I think my two main influences have always been comics and role-playing games. Two of my favorite things. Maybe album covers. You know? I remember the first time I saw Molly Hatchet's Flirting with Disaster album cover, and it's Frank Frazetta's Death Dealer, I believe. It's a Frank Frazetta painting, for sure. And it doesn't really fit the music at all. If you know who Molly Hatchet is, they're kind of like Southern Fried Rock. But for some reason, they bought those Frank Frazetta paintings and used them as album covers. Let's see. So it's supposed to be the battery from the robot. Yeah, 20-minute video might be cooler. I passed a big milestone. I'm over 300 subscribers. 317 actually right now. And it's not exactly enough for me to call myself a serious YouTuber. I guess I am not. But who wants to do that? I'm barely a serious comic book maker. Oh, so this is the gloved hand, and I started drawing fingernails on it. So let's take those back off. There we go. And it is what it is. I was thinking when I was coming home today, one of my favorite teachers, Tom Mandrake, and I had asked him about, he was there at the convention where the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles debuted. I said, what was that like? And he said it was really frustrating because here was this black and white comic that was not even very well drawn, and everybody was so excited about it. It's a great comic. And I think that the pros didn't understand what was happening there at all. I don't even think the fans understood what was happening. There was something that appealed to it. It was a fun story. It was drawn interestingly, although not especially perfectly or even prettily. It wasn't a very pretty comic at all. Man, I loved it. I was into it first thing. And by the way, by the time 4 or 5 issues had come out, it was really good. Like when you saw the Triceratons and those things in space, something like a switch flipped or something, and that art was great. All right. There we go. Let's take a look at it without the benefit of pencils, and it looks like we're getting somewhere. All right. One thing I have failed at on this page completely is I don't have a lot of chunky black areas where it's definitely an outdoor scene. I mean, I've got his hair. What's going on with this forearm here? What have I done? Here we go. A little bit better. A little bit better. My hand might be a little bit ridiculously big there. Okay. I'm going to take out the white part, so the little white dot in the eyes, you can usually point that at what it's looking at. I don't know if that was a success or a fail. Well, we'll leave it. It is what it is. It is what it is. All right, we'll put the other ear. I think we're good. All right. I broke one of my own rules just now by inking the eyes first. Another thing I've been doing lately is I've been reading Usagi Yojimbo at night. And there's lessons to be learned in there too. So Stan Sakai's Usagi Yojimbo is drawn in a very simplistic style. In fact, it is drawn in what I would call a Sergio Aragonés style. In fact, I think he worked on Gru the Wanderer. I think that's one of the places he kind of got his start. And it does not hesitate to be cartoony in places. Like it's even Tezuka's Astro Boy is more realistic, if you will, than Usagi Yojimbo. And yet there will be these scenes of Usagi on a horse battling, and it's amazing looking. But it all fits. Somehow it all fits, and that's what's cool to look at. One of the guys I know that really likes Gru is Evan. And even he said there's kind of just a one joke wonder thing going on here where it's kind of doing the same jokes over and over again. That art is great. Okay. That elbow is terrible. Let's see if we can fix this elbow. And use a tree right back here. But like, if I was given the choice between reading, let's say, Usagi Yojimbo and something by David Finch, I would choose Usagi Yojimbo sight unseen of the David Finch. Because David Finch is an incredible artist. Super realistic. I can't name a single thing that I would want to read that he's done, though. And I don't think his art is that fun. It's realistic. I guess it's impressive in what it's on what it is for itself. But I mean, I don't know who wants it. Not interested in it, I guess. No offense to him. Like I said, he's a great fine artist. But what am I missing here? All right, let's drop our pencils out. We're at 17 minutes. There we go. Why did I black that area out in the corner? Well, let's follow that instinct and see where it leads us. No, we're good. It's all right. Let's do some clouds. Also, Usagi has like a lot of like kind of folklore and history in it. The crossovers with the turtles are great. That one sketch cover that I did was a Turtles crossover, but if you get volume 1 of Usagi Yojimbo, it's got the turtles in the very first story. Where they're fighting these cat ninjas. Alright. Hey, not much to that. That worked out. Alright, we could probably throw tones on that. We definitely got to do well, like I said, tones, speech bubbles. This is a panel I'm very worried about. I'm looking at it right now, and you can see it's an architectural panel meant to show Temple of Storms off in the desert, the Sea of Sand. So where are we now? I think this is going to take a while to properly rule out, because this is a lot of ruler work here. Alright, please like, follow, and subscribe. Tune in again tomorrow. There will be more, probably me drawing the same panel of the temple. It's going to be tons of perspective lines. Massive perspective grid. All right. Well, you know what? It's already kind of looking okay. I will see you later. Bye now.